Welcome to Trigger Happy, episode 17. This is the tailgate party right before the late and gay show starts. We got some fun stuff to talk about today. But before we get started, Norman, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Pretty chill today, but I think I'm going to stream in a couple of hours because I got invited to play Arc Raiders game coming out 2025 at some point. They haven't released a date yet, but for the next weekend, I think you can still sign up for it. You just have to go through a little questionnaire and they'll send you a code for it. And I'm going to be playing it on PS5, so quite interesting. It's like an open world survival mech game with like a Helldivers flavor on it kind of thing.
Maybe we'll talk about it in a minute because I was sort of like 50-50 on that game. I thought it looked cool, but the music that they chose for that trailer that's on Steam, I was like, I don't know. Anyways, Nerd Slap, how are you doing, sir?
Doing well. I'm doing well. I just requested access for Arc Raiders, so looking forward to checking that out. But then I also watched Death of a Unicorn today, and it's interesting to say the least. It went just about how you would expect if somebody came across a unicorn, especially if pharmaceutical people. So I would definitely recommend checking it out. It was definitely got some funny moments, Paul Rudd, Jenna Ortega. It's got a pretty decent cast.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm doing pretty good.
I probably would have never checked it out if you didn't say something about it. So maybe I will.
I'd say check it out at least once.
Okay. Cool. Snake Man, how are you doing?
I'm doing really good. It's a good day. I'm sipping on some tea. Probably don't have work tomorrow, so that's fun. So I'll probably be staying up late tonight, and I'm either going to try Oblivion or Expedition 33. So I'm super
Expedition 33.
I want to play that more, mainly because like I'm a huge fan of like turn-based Square Enix games and stuff. The old Pokemon games, I'm a huge fan of that. So I like to level up your guy and Yeah,
well, either game you choose, you're probably going to stay up way later than usual playing. So.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt it.
Nagranal, how are you doing?
Oh, I'd be doing better if my fucking barber knew how to cut hair. Look at this shit. 30 years.
Whoa.
30 fucking years, and he still can't cut my hair fucking straight.
Coming in hot today, Nagranal. Wow. Bad haircut. That's what sets him off. Now you know.
Look at this shit.
Next meetup, now you know. Bad haircut sets him off.
This is probably the most energetic intro he's ever had.
That's an intro, dude.
Yeah, it's called My Starter Boys.
Yeah.
Maybe you only had one shoe on and you were off balance. Is that it, maybe?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, it does if you're...
Yeah, do you stand when you get a haircut?
Were you telling him about how the PlayStation is the best out of everything? Because that might have set him off too.
That would have really pissed him off because he's a Marine and he's old and he doesn't play games.
I think we found the reason.
Yeah.
Was he having a flashback to the Korean War when he was cutting your hair, maybe?
I think he was in Desert Storm, but yeah, probably.
Okay. Desert Storm was just a bunch of bombs we dropped. No one actually saw combat, so...
Well, that's good. I guess.
That's good.
Well, I mean, if you suck at a game, you actually destroy your controller and your wall. So what happened after this haircut?
Controller that I broke the other day.
Did you like put your fist through your car window on the way out, or?
Well, it didn't look bad like until just like a couple days pass by, and then like this half starts growing faster than fucking the other side.
Well, maybe it's not his fault. Maybe your hair grows in different
it's his
lengths.
fault because he's like, well, if I cut it, he's like, oh, you always push your hair over this way, so if I just make it messy, it'll look natural. I'm like, no, it doesn't. It looks like shit.
Man, first world problems.
I'm pretty sure third world people will get better haircuts than
I do. Yeah.
He's not wrong. Just take some scissors and just fix it up.
I'm sure that'll
put a bowl on your head.
Great.
Start doing the good old bowl cut.
I actually used to get bowl cuts from the same guy.
Oh, been there.
Nagranal, I'm feeling a street sandwich. Could you make one up for me?
No.
Knowing Nagranal, he would make the street food with his feet, like an Indian style.
Yeah, that's what I was getting. Yeah.
Have you seen those
flavor.
videos of
Oh, there it
the
is.
white guys
Where is it?
like mimicking the Indian street
Why'd you
food
go back
makers?
there?
Yeah.
Oh man,
I did break this controller the other day.
My
Oh,
word.
a new entry to the collection. I like
It
it.
still works. It's not completely broken. I just got to kind of stuff this back in there.
Add those parts to the basket, I guess.
new.
You
That's
should
not gonna get clipped.
you should team up with Nokia and make like an unbreakable gaming controller.
I have
Mm.
heard that there
There
are
you go.
really
Good
durable
idea.
ones. Damn it.
Yeah, but you know, have you ever
Just
gone to
broke it
like
even more? I think.
well, have you ever gone to like Petco or the pet store and you get one of those like dog chew toys that says like, oh, this dog can't destroy it, and yours totally still does? I think that's Daggerdall with a controller.
I
no
bought
matter.
those for my mom's dogs for Christmas, and yeah, the one dog he just went to town. The thing was like completely destroyed within 30 minutes. It was like lasts 8 times longer. It was like it doesn't. I should have tried to get my money back. I mean, right?
I used to have a Jack Russell that would actually just destroy golf balls. That was his favorite thing.
Damn.
See,
Yeah.
what you need to do is you need to go into the business of testing controllers for Sony, because
Amen.
you're like the ultimate test. If you can't break it,
DualShock 5 is pretty strong. I did the same thing. I like just hit the side of it. PS3 controller just fucking instantly cracked.
Well,
Built
it
different.
must be all that working out, Naganal.
Yeah, I worked out a little bit today. I only had time to do biceps though, so
Ah, damn.
Well, all right. Let's check out chat here. We got Phantom modding, Jess also modding, but
Yo.
I'm guessing today she's upset that Phantom's a mod because she wants to
Mm.
time out Phantom.
mhm.
We got Bikak with some
Ooh.
standard lines there.
Yep.
Let's see here. We got the Nerd Files. I wonder who that is.
who's that weirdo?
Sounds gay.
This guy I've been told is pretty gay. Let's see here. We got Suns and Shadows. Hail.
Hello.
Yo.
Just JK. What's going on, dude?
JK.
Hail.
UK Gamer.
That's bull.
Let's see. who else?
Got us on
Tubby
the TV.
Tank.
Very nice.
Tubby Tank.
Hey, we got
Welcome,
Jeff.
What's up, Jeff?
Jeff.
You got Night Saber. What's up, Night Saber?
Wow.
The Admiral.
How am I
calling
a
you
traitor? What did
What's going on here then?
I don't know. Well, like what?
Maybe
what
you're going
way?
up against the Marine Corps. Maybe that's what he's saying. I don't know.
Because I got a haircut, or
Because you're trying to go to war with the Marine Corps.
elaborate.
We got Trish. What's up, Trish? We got 2 people I went to Peru with in chat. That's awesome.
Nice.
Let's see here. Warbrayer. We got Comics Dad.
Hell,
And we
sir.
got Kel. Is that how you say it? Is
Ew.
it J silent?
I think it's just Chell.
Okay, Jelly. I don't know.
I've heard it
I'm gonna-
multiple ways.
I'm gonna go with Kel. Soft J.
See?
Nope.
I was right.
I haven't shot any microphones since Vegas. Comics Dad. Oh, we got Bat Sauce. What's up, Bat Sauce?
Yo.
That's all.
Yo.
Butter framed in gold. Ooh, that is a nice
Yo,
butter
yo.
dish. Let me tell you what.
Dude.
Right above that comment, he said Chell.
Oh man.
Shell. Yep. See, we were all just way off.
I
guess. It
I
makes
think
sense.
I think he's wrong, and his name is Cal.
But
Happens
he
sometimes.
did specify it's not K Jelly.
I don't know. I just I saw the burger and it got me thinking like Krabby Patty, and I'm like, K Jelly. That would that was my thought process about that.
Blue jelly.
But I was gonna say you should make that a yearly tradition. Anyone who goes out to Vegas, bring a microphone that you hate, and ABF will shoot it for you.
Yeah, I got the 50 pretty dialed in.
Extremely.
So
Yeah, that Nerd Files guy is extremely retarded.
yeah, I've heard that. Even the feds say that he is. Let's see here. I
No.
found a fun video. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Probably gonna be loud. Let's see here. This dude going around flat.
Hmm.
That's wild.
So how is
I'll
it
take
propelled?
I'm
I
getting, I'm getting
It-
PTSD from GTA.
I think it's got some sort of jet engine underneath it.
Right. Okay.
That's why his feet are so high. You probably can't put him low, otherwise he'll get burnt.
Because it's like the ones you see that they're making in the east, where they have like 4 propeller blades. It's like, well, don't fall off that thing. Or...
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Volunaut. Interesting.
I mean, I don't think I want to like buy the first gen one of those and fly it around to the movie theater or whatever.
Yeah, it's just
No.
your personal hoverbike from the future.
Usually 4th gen, they got the problem solved.
Oh, we figured out the power source.
What is it?
It's here. Let me. There we go.
I got it.
I believe it.
Whoa! So it's like infinite then.
Yeah, it
Yep.
just
Infinite.
goes.
It's always fully charged.
Official launch. We just watched that. Anything else?
Oh, how much is it?
Nothing else.
Where do I put my credit card? And how much will it get charged?
Did
Yeah, all there is air bike and contact.
See, them calling it air bike makes me think that it's maybe just like a fan.
The Superbike for the Skies is powered by jet propulsion and is designed
Okay.
to carry one person with speeds of up to 200 kilometers per hour or 124 miles per
That's
hour
sick.
for the King's Propers. The airbike's proprietary stabilization system, enhanced by a flight computer, provides automatic hover and ease of control over its rider. Interesting. 7 times lighter than a typical motorcycle, thanks to use of carbon fiber, 3D printing, and minimalistic approach.
You want to
Project
keep it
is
light.
stealth mode development by Polish inventor and entrepreneur Tomasz Patan.
That's cool.
There you go.
That's insane.
That's really cool.
I
I like the
can't find a
lights.
price tag for it though.
Nope.
I mean, it's not for sale yet.
I'd like
Or
to know
it
how
means
high up you
that
can
it's
go.
so
too.
much you don't want to know. It's only
Oh,
for
it's
the elite few.
Far outside of my income bracket.
If anything ever says call for pricing, you can't afford it.
I think right now, if you phoned up, you'd have to be an investor in the whole thing. You give me money, I give you hoverbike. It's good deal. Huh?
It's good deal, yes.
Yes, very good deal. The best deal.
And then this one's kind of funny. I actually know someone in real life that had their Amazon Alexa do this.
Oh, I saw
But-
this. Yeah.
When they pick the wrong house, wait for it.
Alexa, intruder alert.
Welcome to the rice fields, motherfucker.
I don't want to get hit for music, but
Yeah,
you get the
That
idea.
is great. That
I
is
like it. I like
great.
it.
Yeah, guild music would have been nice.
Yeah, nice sabers
Oh,
on
yeah.
that.
Do music, that'd be funny. But I honestly, like, if you're, let's say you're a Fed and you're busted into someone's house, and then all of a sudden that song comes on, like, you're shitting your pants.
Oh yeah, you know you're in for some serious shit.
Because you got to wonder, was this guy in Nam? Was he there? Does he know things? Oh, shit.
Oh, he knows some stuff for sure.
Watch out for the floorboards.
Yeah, you're gonna need more
Okay,
than level 4 plates.
let's see here. So yesterday I noticed this pop up. Borderlands 4 is getting its own state of play. Tune in for over 20 minutes of new weapons, abilities, missions, and more on April 30th. That is today, as of a couple hours ago.
Oh, no, we missed it.
So the state of play, PlayStation put out here. It is in fact 20 minutes long. We could watch it, but I think that we would get bored to tears. So let me reshare. I was just gonna play the trailer.
Yeah,
'Cause
trailer
that is-
time.
That is new. So let me get the audio shared.
What use is a vault hunter? What use is a killer? Of brutes. A rule-breaking, loot-taking, running and gunning natural disaster. You are, in a word, mayhem.
Oh, look at all that sweet baby purple.
That person.
Nothing wrong, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of hot. No, nothing wrong with a little bit.
Be advised,
Oh, there's the security slide.
has been enacted. Violators will be shot on sight.
September 12th, which confirms the GTA is coming out in October.
So, I'm gonna be honest. That kind of felt more like a new season for Apex than it did a Borderlands game.
I was gonna say that too. It looks exactly like Apex. The graphics, everything.
I
yeah.
know it's. That just,
I have no connection to this series whatsoever, so my opinion is invalid here. I don't want to play it. Like, there was parts where I was like, looks like Doom, so I could just play Doom that's about to come out.
Yeah, I have some diehard friends that really liked Borderlands 3 and then some of the prior games. I think the only game that I've ever heard bad stuff about was it like pre-sequel or something like that. But
the pre-sequel was actually great compared to Borderlands 3.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. A lot of the negativity out of the pre-sequel is the fact that they tricked everybody into getting the season pass for the DLC stuff. And they promised like 4 DLCs, I think, and it was really only like 2.5 DLCs. And people were really rubbed the wrong way on that one.
As they should be.
Oh, Angry Badger
crazy.
raid.
Oh, thank you, Badger.
Welcome in.
Badger.
Yeah.
Welcome in, everyone.
Nice. Oh, Nagranol decided to come back. Let me guess, you closed your tab.
I meant to turn my camera off, yeah.
How does those two things connect? I don't understand.
I don't know. The mute and the fucking camera are right next to each other. I have no idea how I hit leave studio. Like, when I got back, I was just as confused as you guys were.
I wasn't confused at all. I knew you screwed up.
Fuck you, as Fan would say.
But no, I was gonna say that Borderlands trailer is the worst trailer I've ever seen out of any Borderlands game. Like, they usually have cool music. The gameplay looks horrible. Like you were saying, it looks like Sweet Baby Inc. got a hold of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we got a raid from Badger, by the way.
Yeah, we saw that.
Oh, nice.
I think that they're probably going to be like in a couple of games from now, they're going to say return to form on the newer games.
Yeah, because this one is clearly a game from like 2-3 years ago. It's just completely missed the mark. Yeah, it's going to crash and burn.
On top of all the things, yeah.
I think a lot of people picked up Borderlands 3 thinking that it was going to be fun. You know, they're like, "Oh, cool! I got something to play during the pandemic," and they were let down, just like I was.
Safe travels there.
I think I played like maybe 8 hours of it, and I was just like, "Where is the addiction? Like the other games, I don't understand why I don't feel like playing this anymore." So,
and that trailer just told you basically nothing about the game. They just kind of throw a bunch of shit at the screen and see what will stick.
Yeah,
and not much of it.
I'm trying to find, like, what was that trailer that like the older Borderlands games put out that was so good? And I can't remember the band that played it. Let's see.
It's called the band's called The Heavy, But
Yes.
obviously you can't play it because copyright.
I know. But I mean, you can still play it. You just can't monetize the stream when you play it, right?
Very true.
Yeah.
Well, they might also get the stream taken down.
I don't think it takes it down.
Well, you may have to clip it out.
I've seen it happen, but
Oh, yeah, maybe. Whatever. But yeah, it's just not even the trailers getting me excited. I think that they've really screwed up their franchise with Borderlands 3, and then the movie that came out was actual trash. I don't know if you guys saw that. I made a couple of you guys watch it.
The style, they're leaning more into sort of like the Ratchet and Clank kind of animation as opposed to their own kind of cell shaded 3D, which is what they should be doing.
yeah, it definitely looked different.
Mm-hmm.
Like it still has that cell shaded coat of paint, but it doesn't feel like it's in the same world. It feels like it's been dropped in Fortnite or something like that.
Yeah. I actually wanted to share this because we were talking about it in the back room a little bit. This is probably the last fun game that was ever made that covers Borderlands. It actually makes the world of Pandora just a lot of fun. The world building in it is amazing, and multiple different storylines you can go down, different choices, and it's just a really fun game. Admittedly, it's less of a game and more of a
it's like a
Bandersnatch
adventure.
Yeah, it's like a Bandersnatch from Netflix style thing, but I really enjoyed it. I thought that
everything from the Telltale games knocks it at the park. This, The Walking Dead, to Batman games. I'd never played The Wolf Among Us, but everyone that I've heard that's played it loved it.
Yeah, it's still $20, which I think is too much. But if you ever see it on sale, I would say pick it up. It's a really fun one. So
It'll go on sale
occasionally it
nowadays.
goes on Game Pass too.
Oh, I mean, if it's on Game Pass and you're sub to it, definitely give it a play. It's really, really fun. There's probably like 6-7 hours out of it that you can play. And it's one of those like sit back and just, use your controller games.
Stream game.
It is very stream friendly because you can kind of, sit back and chat with your chat, and they can even help make decisions for you and stuff too. So that's kind of fun.
That's true.
Let's see here.
Chat's going to be lightning quick though in some of those Telltales because they're timed.
Some of them are timed, yeah.
Go on.
And that's where like the platform like Mixer would have been better to use because that actually had like no lag difference. It had no latency.
Well, a lot of those Telltale games did grip play, where I think you could download the app on your phone or something like that, and then it would at least be 3 other people making a decision.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's stuff like crowd control, which allows your chat to like redeem coins to interact. You could probably set something like that up too.
Mm-hmm.
If it's quick enough, yeah.
Since Hoodie is here, I wanted to cover something.
And that is available for repo too. So
we're not going to talk about chicken nuggies. What we're going to talk about is Call of Duty.
And Hoodie, you can't defend this one. There's nothing you can do to defend it.
I uninstalled Call of Duty today.
Here we go. So Hoodie keeps telling me how cool it is that they added Godzilla to Call of Duty. And I kept saying, slippery slope, slippery slope. He's like, dude, but it's so cool. And I'm like, well, you don't understand what you're asking for here, because if you make one person happy, other people are going to be like, hey, add this or this.
And I'd just like to point out, we got the softball earlier this week of Jay and Silent Bob.
I have a tab for that as well. So we're getting Seth Rogen. Are you guys excited to hear his stupid ass laugh in the game?
That's it. That's the end of Call of Duty right there. It's done. Everyone just uninstall it now.
Well, COD, it was nice knowing you. You had a good run.
This is what you're funding, Hoodie. This is what you do to them. This is what you make them think they can do to us.
I think it's fair that we place all the blame for this on Hoodie.
All of it.
I agree.
1000%, yeah.
Yeah, and my response right here was, people, this is absolutely Hoodie. I should have replaced that with Hoodie D. Told me being too harsh by criticizing the skins they were adding is turning into Fortnite. It is. It's turning into Fortnite.
It is.
Why is he
it's been
fucking like Farmer's Pride suit or some bullshit? You know when the farmer has to go out like once a year to do something, he wears that tacky place. Oh, look at that shit.
Yeah, what is he wearing?
Jay and Silent Bob in the background of it to show how retarded it is.
Wow.
Yeah, like those are like costumes from the movie Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Right.
But what is this outfit from? Is this from one of his movies?
This is
it
just his gayness.
generic?
That's just his gayness.
Yeah.
And Hoodie, if you don't like it, don't buy it. Is that what you're saying right now?
Here we go.
Yep. You don't have to buy it, but you're still gonna get that freaking animation of some asshole using it as a finisher on you, right?
Yeah.
Right after I got killed by a
Chokers we got
unicorn
in the
farting
game
down
there?
my throat.
So we got Seth Rogen, definitely Snoop Dogg. Is Cheech and Chong in the game, right?
I thought
Yep.
Cheech and Chong was in the game as well.
Cheech
Yeah.
and Chong.
Mm-hmm.
I just need Bob Marley to start shooting people in the head, and then we'll have the whole set. In Call of Duty, of course.
Like, it was cool back in the day when you just had like the call tags with all of the weed stuff on it. Like that was alright. You had like the guns with the weed skins, and now it's like play as these
It's just
famous
too much.
weed smokers. It's like, dude, I don't even want to smoke weed anymore seeing this.
Well, now they have like,
You
isn't there
got
a-
Dagnall to quit weed? What?
isn't there like a finisher that like is a unicorn or something?
Oh, get in here!
It's
Is he
just,
squaring up?
all right, yeah, come on, Hoodie, defend yourself.
So, all right, here's the debut of Jay and Silent Bob. Now, just for the record, I like Jay and Silent Bob. I like the movies. I don't like Kevin Smith anymore. I think he's turned into a ultra gay lib. And so I still like the characters. But you play as a freaking operator in this game. You don't play as Jay and Silent Bob. It's stupid.
Wait, what?
No, you try hard. We're gonna play the 420 way.
This just doesn't go with Call of Duty.
That's corny.
It's just
It's
it's
beyond
so
corny.
It's perfect for Fortnite, though.
And now for the creme de la creme.
Oh my god. Hold on. Freaking
Lace time.
his fake teeth. Because he's done so many drugs. Yeah.
Creme de la creme. Lay down.
Didn't even notice though.
To the boots.
Oh, was that laugh? Was that Rogan?
It was.
Oh my god.
No.
I can't stand
I
it.
can't. I can't.
No, I've never played. No. Get it off the screen. Too much gayness.
Look, I got the game for free and I want a refund of some kind. That was terrible.
Just open the door. Just open the door. The plane doesn't deserve to land. It doesn't. No thanks.
Jack
My
Black
problem
or
with
Seth
it-
Rogen? Ugh.
Oh god, the Jack Black will be next. But the
He
thing I
probably
don't get
will.
about all these like random skins you have, like I usually when I did play Call of Duty, I liked playing hardcore. And, like the only way you could tell your like teammates away from the enemies is what they looked like, because there was uniform costumes. Like how I don't know if there is still hardcore, but how would that even work if everybody looks different? You have to like keep track of each individual player, what they all look like, because there's no names when you play hardcore.
Well, so I'm glad you said that because I should have saved this article, but I remember reading about how now they've added so many retarded things to the game that they might have to start making it to where only skins, certain skins are allowed in the ranked mode. Especially since people are opting to play as the what is it, the T800? They added like Terminator stuff to the game. And a Terminator, you're just the skeleton and you're much smaller in frame. That's why people like to play as girls in FPS games typically, because they're a smaller frame. And it even seems like the bullets go through the parts of so the only reason people are choosing that one, well, not the only, but vast majority of people, is because it's a smaller frame. Kind of funny. And that doesn't work in not ranked. So
Yeah, I'm very I'm very selective with multiplayer games. It's never really been my world. I grew up playing single player games, and I'm probably going to stay that way for the most part.
I want to go. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
The Mexican Italian himself
Hi.
is here.
He's here.
Man found his
Oh,
glasses. He set up his studio and he pulled up. How's it going?
Oh boy.
Hi, good.
So-
How are you guys?
So, it's
So-
all your fault.
Hoodie, defend yourself.
Okay, so Seth Rogen is retarded. I wish he wasn't part of the game, but here we are. Just talking about cosmetics because it all did start with Godzilla. Yeah, Godzilla is cool. I love Godzilla.
It may not have been Godzilla, but for you, you liked that they put that in, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't buy many skins, but in defense of it doesn't affect gameplay, number one, unless it's a Terminator skin that you can't see.
Well,
Which is
hold
pay to
on.
win.
Let's just stay on that point just for a second, because I think it does affect gameplay. Because if you're putting in things that take away from the seriousness of the game, you're changing the tone of the entire game.
So Call of Duty has never been a like a Tarkov or a Mil Sim game.
It's never been a Fortnite game either.
But since 2018, Black Ops 4, they've been putting these stupid ass skins in and doing collabs with movies and different they did Terminator, they did Rambo, they did Die Hard, they did some of those, I guess you could say make sense. They're
Rambo makes sense. Any
Yeah.
action star from the 80s or 90s, I'd be on board with. But adding a freaking giant lizard or gay actors to the game,
Cheech and Chong. Cheech and Chong like really bothers me because I don't even see those guys like picking up a gun, let alone shooting one. Aside from like
the only
in what is it, SVU or not SVU, Law and Order, whatever it is.
I
The
said
only
this
sense
on
I've had for having celebrities in these games is when they do the zombies mode and they get them to play actors. Like that makes sense. But in terms of multiplayer now, man.
Okay, so that's something else I want to bring up here. This stuff was never in Call of Duty before Warzone was a thing. So skins in the shop and buying, yes, they had camos and stuff you could buy in the shop for your multiplayer weapons, but once Warzone came out, they went the Fortnite route and introduced a shop and a bunch of cosmetics. And I mean, they can't just add military skins. No one's gonna keep buying.
Yeah, they can.
No one's gonna buy military skins.
Make for a kill animation, make funnier ways of me stuffing a grenade in someone's pocket.
I'm just saying, not everyone is playing Call of Duty for realism. Younger players, casual players, these skins. I mean, listen, if you play Warzone right now, you're gonna hop in a match, you're gonna see these stupid skins. Like people are buying them. Like they're gonna be everywhere on the map. You're running around, you're gonna get killed by Terminator, you're gonna get killed by Jay and Silent Bob. Tomorrow you're gonna get killed by Seth Rogen's fat ass. So people are buying it. So obviously it's working for them.
They are, but
because that's what the culture
spinning.
is now. Because when we used to jump on and play these games, it was let's try and be the best at the game as we can. And now it's if I don't have a cool skin, I'm not cool with my friends at school. So I need to have the new one, Seth Rogen or whatever, Cheech and Chong. Even though I've never seen what they're attached to.
And people would still play the game even if these skins weren't there. You'd still have the same general.
No, 100% they
game.
would. It's just a huge another flow of income for them.
Oh yeah. It's a cash grab.
Well,
I think that they could have done something better.
I agree, 100%.
And I think it's actually splitting the player base, because me as a person that's played Call of Duty his entire life but opted to stop playing in the last like 3-4 years, I'm definitely not going to go back after seeing this. Whereas there was like a chance you could have convinced me to go do a one-on-one me bruh with Hoodie D. You know what I mean?
Listen, man, doesn't affect me or my gameplay, like what I get out of Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, neither does body type A or B. It doesn't affect you as it's like whatever,
Listen, if it bothers you, I agree with Seth Rogen. Like, I'm not saying Seth Rogen belongs to Call of Duty. I'm not defending that. Like, he has nothing to do with Call of Duty. Matter of fact, I think he's been out of the loop. He's been not relevant for quite some time, if I'm correct.
He's just like a super popular guy in Hollywood because of his production work with
Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon with the boys and stuff like that. And
He was in a lot
don't
of funny
find him
movies.
funny.
I'll give
He's
him
just
that.
not funny.
besides the boys, didn't he do Velma?
No, that was
No, it's
that
Mindy
was the other
Kaling.
girl. No, India.
Something else.
He might have.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Kevin Smith. He did He-Man, which was
Kevin Smith
He-Man.
did He-Man, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
Which
of.
went absolutely nowhere.
Mhm.
Apparently, the third part was pretty good, but I couldn't be arsed checking it out.
Yeah. So, they did so good with that stuff. Why don't we add them to Call of Duty, right?
Exactly. Like, and in a game where I can be taken out in a second, do I want to really be dressed in that fucking stripy gay pride suit?
Well, I think Cornboy approves of the new skins in Call of Duty. Thank you for being a member for 4 months, Cornboy. And I'm just kidding. I know you don't approve of it. Magnum Norse for $5. Why is Silent Bob allowing Seth Rogen to take his blunt? F that dude. Hoodie, can you explain?
That's a no.
So Call of Duty, for those who have played, and you guys might remember this from when you played, they have a stupid obsession with 420 and marijuana.
Oh,
like just a stupid obsession with it. And every year they add in like a game mode called High Trip Resurgence, which is where like you're essentially your guy's high while he's running around and stuff. And it's retarded and nobody plays it. And they double down every year with stuff like this. And
they're trying to tap into the younger audience.
I mean, but I'm younger. I don't care about Seth Rogen. I don't know anyone younger than me would. Like,
that's true, because like people my age watched those movies growing up. So I don't think that like Gen Z has been watching those movies as much as like millennials and stuff, right?
Call of Duty is also made in California, so that might, blend together a little bit.
I think that maybe the people that decided to put them in are millennials, and they're like, "Oh, Gen Z's gonna love this," just being totally out of touch.
They probably are millennials.
That could be.
Yes.
I think it could be partially like an inside issue too, because didn't it come out in like recent years that they were having like parties and getting drunk during work and stuff like that? Like they're just kind of like that.
Yeah,
that could be.
A lot of people were blaming like the state of the current games coming out based on how they act inside of the workplace, and I guess there was like a lot of stuff coming out about how they're not good with working. Like,
Imagine there's a
drink
lot
on
of
the
people
job
working from home at Activision California.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this: they're adding in Tom Cruise as Ethan Hunt for Mission Impossible, I think, in next week.
That makes like 1,000 times more sense than these other people we were just talking about. But I still am on the fence on it. Like he's an actual actor stuntman, so that's kind of cool. Yeah.
My name is Tom Cruise, and I do my own stunts.
I'm not buying it, so don't think I'm one of those fucking idiots.
With the Tom Cruise one, he's promoting a movie as well, so it kind of makes more sense in that.
Yeah.
Way.
And that kind of makes it less cool too, because it's just cross promotion. Just typically isn't cool to begin with, right?
Yeah.
Unless it's like something that really goes together, like peanut butter and jelly, style. So, yeah.
Although I guess if it's strictly like a promotional thing, would you rather have this like a skin as the promotion, or would you rather have like ads that pop up in game? Like.
See, like if it was like, how you walk away from your game screen and your operator's just like walking down the hallway clearing it type of thing, I'd be more okay with him like transforming into Tom Cruise with your loadout that you have selected at that time doing, you know what I mean? Like that would be more clever, I would think.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Are they going to add Ving Rhames as a playable character too?
They had Ving Rhames, didn't they?
Did they?
He was in one. I'm pretty sure Ving Rhames was in a Black Ops.
Oh, maybe they did.
Perhaps.
Oh, you know what? I barely remember that
World War II, maybe.
Yeah, I don't think it was a new one here.
I played way too much of Black Ops 1 and then probably like 25% of what I played on Black Ops 1 on Black Ops 2.
I remember most of the team. I'm pretty sure it was Ving Rhames and then David Tennant, Ailda Young, that's Electra from Daredevil, the Netflix show, and I can't remember the fourth one.
Yeah. Real quick, Magnum Norris for $2. Multiplayer does suck. I can do that at work. Well, so as a person that grew up with single player games and then discovered multiplayer games, and I thought that was great with Call of Duty, like Call of Duty, like COD 2 and stuff like that. And then I kind of fell in love with co-op games. I think co-op games are really, really fun. And I feel like Norman needs to play more co-op games with us for him to enjoy that kind of interaction with
plenty of co-op games. Just like part of the reason I actually started streaming is because I do play more single player games. It's kind of taking the single player aspect and putting it into the multiplayer space while still playing the game yourself. Sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's a game I want to play, then absolutely I'll play it.
I think that we've come to the conclusion that Call of Duty as a whole, turbo gay, and Hoodie couldn't defend it whatsoever. So
I agree.
Listen, I'm not defending it. I'm just stating it doesn't affect my gameplay. And buying a skin in Call of Duty is, in my opinion, stupid because you can't see it.
Yeah, but if I'm playing multiplayer and I get a kill animation of a unicorn shitting down my throat and then smoking a bong at the end of it, that doesn't affect my gameplay.
Listen, when you kill that guy, knowing you killed the Seth Rogen skin, you can teabag him, shoot his body. You get like this Terminator skin right now. It's a pay-to-win skin, like you said. It's harder to see. When you kill one of those in Warzone, it's such a great feeling that you just shit on them. You spend $24 to get shit on.
I already do that. I already teabag the hell out of people. I don't need to harness some sort of new anger from these gay ass skins to I don't understand your justification, sir.
I'm not listen, I'm just saying it doesn't affect your actual skills with gameplay. It doesn't affect how you go about a match unless you're letting it get to you. I mean, I'm not saying it's not stupid. It is stupid. But this is the world we are in now. I'm not buying it. I'm not defending it. Seth Rogen sucks.
So you're basically saying that you're allowing the goalpost to move and we should just be happy with it, right? Like we should just, you know what? I think the next thing that we should add to the game is a whole bunch of transgender characters.
What matters
and
is
I don't
the
think
game.
that we should be able to say male and female anymore.
No,
and I think that, I think it should just be operators.
What matters is the game and the gameplay. They brought Verdansk back. The gameplay is in a good spot right now. Yes, these, marketing, these predatorial, behaviors.
Oh, maybe the operators could do an operation to make you trans in the game. That would be sick. Yeah, and you know what? I bet Seth Rogen would be really good at doing that too.
He'll be laughing the whole
time.
He
probably would. I'll see you guys on Call of Duty after the stream.
Yeah,
nah,
I'll meet you there, Hoodie. I'll meet you there.
All right, sounds good. Full squad.
I'll bring the chorizo and the spaghetti.
I'll bring the Diddy oil.
Oh god. Oh god.
Diddy should be a skin god.
Gay Call of Duty is, you're gonna need it.
Yeah, how is there not a Diddy skin in Call of Duty?
There's a Snoop Dogg one.
Yeah.
That's just as gay.
All right, Hoodie. You want to tell everybody where you're going to be at here in about 40 minutes ish?
All right, everyone. We're going to be live on the GCA at about 8:30 Eastern time, give or take. Come on over, join us. It's going to be great. We have a really special guest tonight.
It's going to be late and it's going to be gay.
Yes, it is.
And just remember that the professional movie critic plays the absolute most junk food of video games.
Hey, I have 15 hours in Oblivion and I'm loving it.
Okay. Earn some respect back.
You have to pay
You
McDonald's now.
still,
You
you
just
still
said
play
the
COD
line.
though.
You guys like Oblivion or no?
I have an idea. Give up COD,
Haven't played
pick
it.
up Expedition 33.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh my gosh.
It's
He
These
doesn't
kids.
watch. He just admits he didn't watch the show. That's ridiculous.
He just knew that we were going to talk about Call of Duty, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get those guys."
I got the notification. I'm like, let me pull it up here, and you happened to go into. You're like hoodie. I'm like, oh god. And I already knew because of what we talked about in Discord. So
All right, Hoodie.
okay, I will see you guys on the GTA stream. Thank you for having me on temporarily to get my ass handed to me by you guys talking about Call of Duty.
Anytime, Hoodie. Anytime.
But it was
Yo.
a pleasure, and I will see you guys all in about 40 minutes.
Later, dude.
See you, brother.
Sounds good. See you.
All right. Now that we got that gay discussion out of the way, I wanted to talk about games that we're currently playing. So, not a game I'm currently playing per se, but I checked out the demo for that Cubic Odyssey game.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a demo.
There is a demo free. And this game's coming out May 14th, really, really soon. I do want to get that Minecraft server going because Erwin's going to have his computer built, hopefully, on Saturday. And he really wants to build Macedonia, as he states. So, and totally not get trolled in it. But this game looks, okay, so I played the demo. It feels exactly like Minecraft, but with so much more and in a good way. And I really enjoyed it. Let me show you. Let's see here. I should have shared my window instead of that.
Yeah, like I said on Monday, I kind of had that Lego Star Wars feel to me, but in a good way. The way that
Kind
you
of.
the way that you were kind of quick jumping between planets and things like that.
So the demo, I highly recommend playing it. It was really cool because it actually starts off with like a little like cutscene. Like there's an actual story to go with this block building world.
I like that.
And yeah, and it's actually like fun and interesting. So it looks like to me there are 4 different classes. There was the miner, which you can, and it's spelled MINER. And then there is the pilot, and then there was the crafter, and then the knight, I believe it was. So that's kind of cool that they're doing different classes, so you can kind of choose your game style from the start. Honestly, like I like getting down in the mines and coming up with a crap ton of iron ore and putting it in the smelter at the end of the day. I don't know why I like this, kind of games. It does have male and female.
Oh wow!
Triggered.
I'm surprised.
And
Big dubs,
yeah,
big dubs.
the character creation screen was kind of fun, but the gameplay itself, it basically is just walking you through, go find this. Oh, guess what? You can refine this, and then you can combine it with this, and there's just a lot of fun things you can do with it. And it's not like Minecraft in the sense that you have to memorize different patterns to put in the crafting block. You just put stuff in crafters and actually tell it to make it instead. And I kind of like that more, to be honest. Yeah.
In like a satisfactory kind of way.
More of like whenever you need something, you walk up to a 3D printer with the ingredients in your pocket, and it just puts it right in your pocket after you have it made.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know if it's gonna have. Maybe I didn't get far enough in the demo because I was playing it right before this stream. But maybe there is actual like assembly lines you can make. That'd be kind of cool.
It's neat.
But yeah, I'm having fun with that, and I'm looking forward to it. And I want to find out if you can make like dedicated servers, and if not, like how the co-op gameplay is. For everybody being on one world. Hopefully, there's not any like performance problems because.
And when it comes to those kind of games, I'm the guy that you just tell, here, go get me like 1,500 trees. They're over that way, or let's go kill these people. I'm not the plan maker. I don't design the bases. I'll play your game and go get your shit for you.
Oh man, where is it? I actually have a funny ass clip But it's in a different window. Oh my gosh, where'd it go? Let's see here. Here it is. All right. This is definitely me and Norman playing, probably.
Look, dude, I don't know what I'm doing here. Do you want to swap?
So that's my game that I'm looking forward to and that I'm currently playing. I mean, you guys know I've been playing a little bit of Expedition 33. Also, currently, man, I'm like juggling too much stuff right now because the Diablo 4 new season just dropped and I got an itch to play that, so I started a Druid last night. But
nice! I played through a Druid in my first
nice. Yeah, it's my first time doing Druid.
Sick moves.
Started a Slytherin playthrough in Hogwarts Legacy. I'm still going to build up my Gryffindor save for the stream that started in December. I'm kind of waiting for games to come out though. Like there's the Midnight Walk, which is coming out next week, which is that claymation horror game that's coming out on PlayStation. VR 2 if you have it as well. And then Doom, yeah, like I say, I'm just waiting for games. Really.
Can't wait for Doom.
Yeah, that one's gonna be nice.
So no demo on the PlayStation 5 yet.
No,
anyway.
I think I'm going to spread it early access.
Oh, and missed opportunity for Cubic Odyssey to do box and rectangle for the genders.
I took the full Wizarding World test, and I'm a Gryffindor through and through. So proud of that fact.
I've done it once, and I was a Gryffindor. I'll take it. Makes sense.
What about you, Nerd Slap? Anything you've been playing?
Yeah, what house are you, Nerd Slap?
Will, I think when I took the quiz before starting Hogwarts, I think Gryffindor, but then when I started the game, I got Slytherin because it made me do the test again. It was weird. But no, I've been playing some Expedition 33. Just kind of getting into it still. I literally just started the part where I'm actually going on the expedition. But other than that, a little bit of GTA here and there. Gotta feed the casino addiction, But that or Schedule 1. And then I did also start getting into Oblivion, but I haven't had much time to play that much. So
that one eats up a lot of time. Right on.
Keeping busy for sure.
What about Snake Man? Anything you've been playing?
Tarkov.
Yeah, actually, yeah. I'm so burnt out from Tarkov. Like I've spent the past couple weeks just trying to grind on my off time because I went broke. You have a currency in the game and you use that to buy things. It's an extraction shooter. So there's a lobby and then you kit your guy up and then go in and try and get out alive with a bunch of stuff. And I'm burnt out from it. So I actually have 4 games I'm going to be picking up in the next week. Expedition 33, of course, Oblivion, of course, but Doom, I've never played the new Doom games, so I'm looking forward to that a lot. And then also Hogwarts. I'm picking up Hogwarts. So I'll be doing that on stream potentially tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sorry, Nerd Slap.
Only took a year and a half.
A year.
I still haven't played it. Kind of want to.
I'm excited.
I don't.
Yeah.
It's a very good choice.
I'm gonna probably be doing that tomorrow. I don't work tomorrow, so I will be probably streaming over on Kick, so that'll be fun. But yeah.
I didn't realize that Gryffindor is swung that way.
I mean, it's would you rather be a lion, a snake, or one of the other two? Because the other two, they're not even important, all right? They serve nothing to the story. Nothing.
Who wants to be a Hufflepuff?
Honestly.
I have no idea what
you
you
know how to do that.
It's called the Sword of Gryffindor, and then you get a wee tiny tiara that gets destroyed and bit hexed and shit. Eagle. Oh yeah, makes
I have
sense.
a feeling we're going to
American.
witness
See,
more
of
than
course
one
you would pick
crime
the
from
eagle.
Jess.
You're American. It makes sense. Which again, I have to state your opinion is irrelevant. So
Jess is going to be committing multiple crimes over the next week. In Minecraft, of course.
Yeah, in Minecraft.
Of
Yeah.
course. Everyone knows Gryffindor's the best. That's just it.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Nagardal.
So,
let's see here. Why have you stopped playing the First Ascendant?
it's a good question. I assume you're gonna pull up a clip of some girl's butt cheeks.
No.
Why on earth
No,
would we
why
do something like that?
Yeah, why would we do that?
Is it because
This is just
too
appreciating
sexy?
art.
Oh wow.
It's got a mean wedgie. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe I'll have to get back into that game. So we'll see. Though those costumes are probably like $20 a piece or something.
So you're saying that your credit card's already added to the account and you just click it, right?
Oh yeah, my credit card is preloaded on my PlayStation. I can buy whatever I want, whenever I want.
There you go. Boom.
Yeah. Just 2 clicks and 38 seconds away.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you're looking forward to playing?
Oh, Doom for sure. Perhaps that Ready or Not game we were looking at before. Definitely
game.
Project Z. Project Z, that's gonna be lit. Cubic Odyssey looks pretty good. What else? That Expedition 33 does look really good, but I don't know. I'm gonna buy it right now, even though it is only $50, which is awesome for such a good-looking game. Oh, Dualies just raided.
Oh, dang.
Oh.
What's up?
Hail Andy and Katie.
Thank you, Katie and Andy, I guess.
Oh wow, I'm sensing some tension there.
That's the joke. It's everyone's like, "Hi, Doolies, Katie."
And Hypnotic Live just rated us. Jesus,
What the hell
What is
is
going on today?
Dude,
Yo, that's
night.
3.
We're gonna jump
Hypno.
Wow.
Hypno and the Doolies. Thank you so much.
Legends.
Thank you.
Dang.
Each and every one of you.
Well, if we're talking games looking forward to, finally got a release date at the end of the month coming out on PlayStation 5 for around $20 if you buy it now. Hypercharge Unboxed.
Oh, I'll buy it right now. As soon as we get on here.
Sophie,
saw this
don't take
earlier
this
and
away
I
from us, okay?
Damn,
I saw that earlier and I
Just
didn't realize it was a trailer
crush
for this
that.
game.
$101.
That was good.
Thank you, everyone. Welcome on in.
That looks like exactly. There we go. Here we go. Some clip.
Oh, Hypno beat it?
Explore, defend,
Oh, wow.
survive.
No
Damn, this
spoilers.
looks awesome.
Yeah, this game's gonna be sick.
Co-op and split screen with friends.
I like how it's totally not a Duracell battery.
Customize your action figure.
Oh man, there's so much that you can do with like skin wise with it. Like this is the kind of game you add skins to.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Turn it into a Toys R Us.
Or get like McFarlane or one of those, on board as like a team up or something,
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Ooh, nice gun.
The Beyblades.
That looks sweet.
Dude, that looks awesome.
That
And
looks
that's gonna
really
be a
good.
PlayStation exclusive. That's too bad.
PlayStation. Yeah.
No, is it?
Wow.
I
Exclusive?
think
Finally
so.
still?
At least at
Dang.
launch. They might expand on it later, but
We
if
have
that
no
was on-
publisher support, no outside funding, no huge marketing budget, just 5 grown adults who made the game they wish they had as kids. I'm extremely proud to announce our action figure game Hypercharge is launching on PlayStation 5 and 4 on May 30th, 2025.
So I gotta
yeah,
read.
it looks awesome.
Oh, sorry.
Really quick. Hypno, thank you so much for the
Thank
raid.
you.
I just beat Expedition 33, Absolute Insanity.
Wow.
How many hours was it?
Yeah, I'm wondering that too. I'm like 6 hours in, and I keep jumping back and forth with different games so I can, cover it on streams and stuff. I really need to like just spend an entire day on Expedition 33. It's really fun. Once you start playing it, you're gonna get less sleep that night because you're gonna stay up way too late.
So the game itself has about 30 hours of gameplay, and then if you want like a full completionist, it's another 30 hours of like side quests.
Oh,
and
I
stuff.
did
So
hear
60
that.
hours.
That's good.
Nice.
Yeah, that's worth
Techno
it.
said he beat it in 28.4 hours.
Wow.
So they'll double that off stream or off stream.
Yeah, do the side quests and everything. That's cool.
Nice.
Hell yeah. What difficulty did you play it on? I've been doing just the normal one, the Expeditionist. But I would assume that you're playing it on maybe on a higher difficulty. Yeah, Jess, you totally should play it. I don't think they have that on the Switch. Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Switch. That might be a game for the Switch too, possibly in the future.
Yeah, might do.
You're doing normal? Yeah, that's what I was playing on. Hell yeah. Let's see. One thing I wanted to show, and hopefully we don't get in trouble for it. Battlefield 6, new leaked footage. It's just people playing the alpha, the closed alpha, and putting stuff up on Twitter. I wanted to show some of this off, but maybe just jump cut. F-16. This is the first time they've had an F-16 in the game.
Let's go.
This is what I love about the game. If you don't like flying, that's perfectly fine. Battlefield has a role for everybody. My favorite thing was main battle tank. So because flying is fun. I'm terrible at it. Helicopters, I'm actually pretty good at least I think I am. But
I gotta say, I was scrolling through Battlefield threads the other day, and it does seem like the temperatures are rising in the water for the next Battlefield game. People are starting to look forward to it.
Yeah, because they're showing good stuff, and to be honest, this looks exactly like Battlefield 4. But I'm okay with that because if they would have just kept making more maps for Battlefield 4 and the servers would have been populated, I'd still be playing it probably.
Yeah, fix what is broken.
And there's a lot of naysayers out there too, and I honestly don't understand the hate, but I'm one of those people that I did not like Battlefield 1 and 5.
I love Battlefield 1. Fucking game's awesome. Graphics are sick. Fucking dude.
Yeah, but the people that like
1v1 me.
The people that like Battlefield 1 hate Battlefield 3 and 4. But
yeah, I hated Battlefield 4. That is true.
See, so I honestly don't know who they're trying to cater to, because if they try to cater to both people, I think it's gonna get screwed. So,
yeah, we'll see.
Like there was someone in the comments of this WCCF Tech article, just like replying to everybody saying, "Dude, Battlefield 3 and 4 was trash, and the audio sucked, and this and that." And I'm just like thinking to myself, "What are you talking about? The audio was amazing. You see an explosion off in the distance, and they actually calculated the time, the travel of sound to get to your ears.
That is cool.
Yeah, and the directional audio was actually really good. I don't know why people complain about it. In this one, there's actually a jet like flying straight over you. I really want to show this, but I guarantee you it would get taken down if I show it. Like a tank round, I think, just like flies over this dude's head and then he runs to cover. Actually looks pretty cool. I realized that this looks really bad when it's not actually playing.
Right, yeah.
But here's some little bit of main battle tank here. I actually don't know. This might be like the anti-air tank, actually. That was a very important role. Usually people that get shot down by the other airplanes, they're like, all right, I can't 1v1 you, so I'm going to be the a-hole that just, keeps you pushed back the entire round in the anti-air tank. This is probably one of the better clips. Whoops. Oh man. Dude, it's like Twitter just crashed. Stand by.
Oopsie.
Where did it go? Oh man, they got taken down.
Oh no.
Anyways, I was gonna show that they actually had people that know about guns. have the player models hold it, because everybody thinks that you're supposed to like hold like the magazine on a rifle, but it actually shows him like, you know, gripping around the you know, the barrel of the gun. It actually looks like it's pretty accurate. But
that's good. I like the realism for sure.
Yeah, and the destructible elements have always been a very important part of Battlefield experience, and they will be just as important as in the yet to be officially announced Battlefield 6, centered around adding further gameplay depth by allowing you to reshape the environment and transform your surroundings towards a tactical advantage. One of my favorite maps was Siege of Shanghai in Battlefield 4. And man, Electronic Arts, they really knew how to get people, you know, totally pumped and excited for a game that was actually broken at launch. But they had, I don't know if you guys remember, E3 used to be just a spectacle. And they actually had an entire space where they had 64 computers land up and playing Siege of Shanghai. And they got a whole bunch of like creators, YouTubers and stuff like that to go in and play it. You actually shoot the building that everybody's trying to capture the flag on, and it actually, you can change the entire battlefield by taking that down. It was just so much fun. People got excited for it. But yeah. Anyone else excited for Battlefield? I feel like I might be the only
definitely.
one.
No,
Yeah.
I definitely am.
Kinda. It depends. I need to see more. Because I went
Yeah.
from Battlefield 1 to Battlefield 6? Or no, 5, right?
Mm.
It's Battlefield 5.
Well-
5 is pretty trash. I mean, I played it for a little while, but
And
it
after
really wasn't that good.
2042, you know, it's like
Didn't even play that one.
That's the only one I don't like.
4. My brother was like, "Oh, 4 is mad good," and they updated it, and it's so good now. And I'm like, I tried to get into it, and it looked like garbage, and I don't know.
I actually
think
skipped
I'm
it.
more of like just like an older, like when it comes to guns and stuff. I like older guns, I guess.
Yes, thank you.
Current guns are
So,
cool and all, but
well, okay, one of my favorite time eras in games would be like you know, Call of Duty Black Ops. 80s guns are basically the same guns that we have now, right? Like 70s and 80s. Like the M16 existed, you know, back then. And it's just on different upper platforms now. And I don't like all this futuristic stuff. I like that.
Same here.
I like that you're actually driving like a Abrams you know, tank and stuff like that. And the Russian side, you're driving the T-56. Like, I like the accuracy in it, and it's really fun.
Have they said what year this is going to be during?
They're gonna make it current, so it's gonna be current times, not futuristic times.
Sweet.
Yeah,
yeah, it's better
That
than
is a
future,
plus.
but still,
it is.
For me personally, it takes a lot to buy a shooter, so we'll see. But if it gets reviews and it's saying, you know, return to farm and all that shit, but it actually means something, I might buy it.
Yeah, same here. I've been having the itch to play Battlefield 1 again. Some of the, I love the guns, I love the sounds. When you're in the anti-air emplacement and that thing's like shooting down planes in that game is so fucking fun. And getting sniper headshots in that game, oh, so satisfying.
It is, yeah. The sniping is really satisfying. And I liked how they a lot of people hate this about Battlefield 3 and 4, but I think that one of the best, you know, counters to you know, level the playing field for snipers was that scope glint. It actually gives away your position if you're looking really carefully for it. I kind of like that because it's a shooter and it's not supposed to be 100% accurate. It just needs to be accurate enough, you know?
Well, yeah, if you can't see someone laying in the grass 1,000 yards away, then how's that even fun? You're just getting picked off and over and over again. Whereas, like, you can actually have a sniper battle with other snipers, like, with the glint. Pretty sure I made a clip of that. It might be on my channel.
I think I made Vex mad with that one. Doesn't like the scope glint. Just wants to be a pussy sniper.
Be a sniper, but it stops you from actually like camping and just laying in one fucking place the whole game.
Yeah, I you know, the PTFO, play the fucking objective. I am big on that.
Oh, yeah, that's Battlefield.
Sniping, it has its roles, but sometimes you have too many snipers going at it.
Oh yeah.
I've lost so many games because of that. Everyone wants to play sniper. I will say though, if you want realism, you can play games like Arma or Squad, stuff like that. I mean, I feel like they do like the sniper stuff pretty well, like realism and not being able to see the enemy. I think it's really hard because you got to memorize like outfits and stuff. But yeah,
That's true.
I feel like there's a charm in the simplicity of games like Battlefield and Call of Duty sometimes.
I think I like Squad more than Arma.
Oh,
but
for sure. Yeah.
Arma is like so like culturally important to gaming with how many mods that were added to it that turned into real like game genres in the gaming industry, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's where Battle Royale came from. You guys know that, right? It was Arma 3 mod.
I thought that was
PUBG, right?
Yeah,
It turned into
PUBG was inspired by the Arma Battle Royale, which I forget what they called it.
H1Z1 before PUBG?
H1Z1, I think, was a mod for Arma also, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was.
That's why I'm asking.
And then they made a standalone game after that, which didn't really take off.
We need
Am
more
I
here
thinking
for
of
that
the right one?
launch.
Yeah. No, maybe I'm thinking of DayZ. Yeah, maybe I'm
DayZ
thinking
is
of
what
DayZ.
Chad's saying.
Yeah.
But H1Z1 I thought was like the first. I could be wrong, but I thought it was like the first Battle Royale.
It could have been. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it's sometimes it's hard to find the actual origin of it, but I want to say that the PUBG devs said it, explicitly. It was Arma 3 mod. In fact, I think some of the developers they brought over were the original creators of that mod. So
you could technically trace back battle royales to like Minecraft Hunger Games if you really thought about it, but like
right.
Yeah, I feel like it was Hunger Games that kind of started all that.
Yeah. I like who was the one that came up with the co-op Phasmophobia ghost hunting extraction game. I think it was Phasmophobia. I think that's a really cool game genre we got.
Yeah. According to Reddit, Arma DayZ mod is the first battle royale, I guess.
Okay.
And then the SOE team worked on H1Z1.
Gotcha.
That's just one post from like a year ago.
Aiden's got the timeline.
Zombie mod, inspired mod. All right, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's basically.
Yeah, I just remember whatever led up to PUBG being made was from Arma 3. So
great game.
Cool.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. Definitely check it out.
Let's see here. Now, Nagarnal, you mentioned that you want to play Ready or Not. I'm actually wondering how difficult that game is to play on a console with a controller.
Why would it be that much more difficult? I feel like shooter games are like pretty well optimized for controllers.
I guess. Like, is there any sort of like magnetism in it or anything? Because like there's like parts where aim assist. There's like parts where there's a hostage and you like have to like dome them with a single shot. You know what I mean? Like,
I generally don't like it. I don't think any game should have aim assist unless it's completely offline. But
yeah.
I mean, it'd probably be an option to have aim assist on.
Yeah,
I like trying to play without it, but if it's like too janky, then I'll kick a little bit of aim assist on. But not like Grand Theft Auto, where like you literally lock onto somebody and then you just like click down a little bit and it's right on their head and bang.
Right. Before we move on to that, actually, Warren Smith gifted 10 memberships.
Yo,
Warren. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Legend.
Warren is awesome.
You're a bloody legend, mate.
And we got Magnum Norris for 5. Battlefield was so much better than COD, but the engagement wasn't there. COD won the game war. Yeah, I think that Battlefield's always been more niche, but I liked the nicheness, if that makes sense, over Call of Duty. Even though I probably put in more time into Call of Duty, I think I enjoyed myself more in Battlefield.
Well, growing up here, Call of Duty definitely had the momentum, but everyone I knew had a copy of Battlefield something. But it was always just one, like Bad Company but usually Battlefield 3, I think it was.
As a kid, I was more of a Medal of Honor type of guy.
Dude,
Those were great
My
games
Those
too.
were good.
Yeah.
I like
I think I
Rising
remember
Sun.
that very
Frontline.
first one.
Oh, I used to play Frontline
Oh,
every
maybe that was the
day.
one I played.
Storming the beaches.
Mm-hmm.
But I was bringing up the controller thing. I just want to talk about this really quick. Xbox claims to be working on 3 new controllers. And I assume they're all going to be very similar, and it's going to be sort of like a Xbox, and then Elite, and then something else controller. So like higher quality as the tiers go on.
Yeah,
But
high quality, more controls, things like that.
right. And like you can't deny it, Xbox has a very good research and development department as far as, making input controllers and stuff like that. And they're probably going to come up with something pretty cool. So kind of interested in that.
Think they'll do like a PC integrated one.
Well, I mean, I can use my current Xbox controller on
Yeah,
my
a lot
PC.
of them get sort of verified for controllers, but they might start making a purpose-built one now that they're pushing Game Pass on pretty much everything.
That's a good point. And you know what? Maybe they're trying to make an ultra cheap controller for your freaking Xbox app for your microwave now. You know what I'm talking about? Because now that it's so cheap for people to get into, people are going to be upset over the cost of a $50 controller, so they need to make a $20 one or something,
Yeah, I've not pulled the trigger yet, but I think I will probably get Game Pass next month.
Okay.
Nice.
But obviously, I don't need to buy an Xbox controller. I can just connect on my PlayStation controller and use that.
Yeah. I mean, my take on Game Pass.
Of course, but
pre-order Game Pass every year.
Yeah, let me prepay Game Pass for the next 5 years because it might go away. So
yeah, hey, you never know.
Think of the games though.
My only hurdle is I'm going to have to do some sort of dark magic to find a way to stream directly from my TV app to my channels. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but we'll see.
That is a good point.
Maybe, I mean, I think the answer is just capture device.
Yeah, but
Elgato.
How is it going to capture it, though? That's the thing.
Oh no, you should be able to just run an HDMI from your TV to your Elgato.
Yeah, but it's an app on the TV. It's not running from the HDMI at all.
I think
the HDMI should still output.
Well, no, I think what you do is you plug into one of the HDMIs and you treat it as an output because I think all TVs have that capability.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll look into it.
There's probably a nice little guide you can find for how to do that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I remember I watched someone play PUBG Mobile on a PC one time. I don't know why it reminded me of that. And he had to like install like a virtual machine that running Chromium on his computer. And so I think it was maybe BlueStacks, but yeah, he was running PUBG with a mouse and keyboard. No one's ever done that. And he was just wasting people because everyone's sitting there like using their finger. They suck at it.
That's how I got banned on Pokemon Go, is using BlueStacks.
Right.
I would set my location to like Japan or something and try to get those like region specific ones. And I got caught. They're like, yeah, you're done. Pack your bags.
Go ahead and log off for me.
Michelle, I think what Norman's talking about is Xbox has a TV app, like kind of like the Netflix app on your TV.
On LG TVs, it went live just this last week.
Yeah. So who knows how that's going to be, like the meta way of capturing it is going to be. I'm sure they're going to have like a way to like stream it or something, but then that doesn't necessarily work that well with OBS.
Streaming it out as well, yeah. Because if I was to do that, like if I stream it to a laptop or something, that'll probably come out at 1080, but by the time it gets to you guys, it'll probably be half that.
Yeah. But we got Late and Gay starting in about 5 minutes, if they're on time. So I say we start running outros. What are you talking about? In June, we were on time every single time, right?
For
I wonder why. I wonder why June.
Yeah, I don't. What's different in the month of June?
No idea. Nothing of importance.
Yeah.
It's Mo's month. That's right.
Oh, right.
Oh,
The month
right,
of
Mo
Mo.
month.
Right, yeah.
Dude,
Month.
what if his birthday was in June?
He would get crucified. Yeah, that'd be the end.
Oh man.
We need to call it that. So we need to call it that this year. We're gonna call it the month.
The month.
Oh dang. Steak Man, tell everybody where you're gonna be at this week.
Yeah, you can catch me here on Monday and Friday or Friday. Wow, Wednesday and yeah, and then I do my own kick streams on Tuesdays. I play Tarkov. You might be able to catch me over there tomorrow. I might do some streams, means that I'm not working. And then maybe Friday as well. So that'll be a lot of fun. And I also do Nerd Files with Nerd Slap, Norman, ABF, and Big Bag.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah. Hopefully you don't run into too many hackers in Tarkov.
So I play PvE. I put like 400 hours into PvP, and then when PvE came out, I was like, yeah, screw all that. I'm just
You're still in an instance with other players, right?
No. So they substitute the players for AI that are they're kitted like players, but they're absolutely juiced and they got freaking aimbot like nobody's business. It's still a ton of fun. But I've progressed much better. Oh, it's a lot of fun. I actually highly recommend it. The only thing I wouldn't recommend is paying for the very expensive editions. It's not necessary. You could buy base game for like $45, but their most expensive edition is like literally 200 or something. It's insane.
But I need a big backpack.
Gotta have the big backpack for sure. But you can loot the big backpack. That's the fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they give you big pockets. There's like pockets. Most people have like 4 1-slot pockets. If you buy the most expensive edition, you get 4 2-slot pockets.
Okay.
So, yeah. But yeah, no, PvE is a ton of fun though.
You know who's got big pockets is Suns and Shadows, gifting 1 membership. Thanks, dude.
Thank you.
Shout out.
Hell
Looking forward to being on the Stargate files.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, damn. We got even bigger pockets with Warren Smith over here, gifting another 5.
Smith.
Dude.
And he hit Josiah.
Yo, let's go.
Josiah rises. Oh, and Sophie.
Oh, Sophie got one.
Cousin Dave.
Sophie account.
Nice. Pet Brett. Sturgeon. Sturgeon's profile picture just makes me laugh every single time.
I just noticed it.
Yeah, it's the little cat with a little like a tomato helmet on. I don't. It gets me every time. Nagranol, where are you going to be at? Also, I think you're muted, by the way.
Yeah, I'm totally muted. Damn, we just got 10 more gifties. Oh my god. I will be on the GCA next. Yeah, Sons and Shadows gifted 5 Alcohol and Fingers membership. Let's go,
dude. Hell
and
yeah.
Blair to Blair as well.
He's like, no, dude, I got big pockets too. let me show you. And Blair to Blair, cool dude. Met him in Vegas. Thank you, dude, for the 5. Hell yeah.
Shout out. Oh, now John Ambler. Why does everybody just drop gifties while I'm trying to do my outro?
Let's go.
Well, no one can hear you talking because you're muted. John Ambler for 5 gifted memberships. Hell yeah, dude.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
Oh my god. Are people trying to break chat right now?
We're just reading your lips now.
Oh,
we can't hear you.
sassy.
We're just reading lips.
All right, well, let's see if I get cut off again. Thanks, Cassie. All right, yeah, I'll be on the GCA next, and then other than that, I'll be on my own channel, Nagardnall over here. Probably be playing more. I might play Minecraft tonight. I was thinking about doing some midnight Minecrafting, but I don't know. We'll see. I definitely need to stream soon. I'll be playing more God of War Ascension because I want to play all those games through chronologically.
Very nice.
So yeah, that's about it. And then I'll be back on this channel next Monday. I don't think I'm going on anybody else. Actually, no, nothing coming up.
Oh, you should have seen his intro, Sophie. It's incredible.
Yeah, go back and watch my intro. It's probably the most energetic you'll ever see me because of this.
Yeah, imagine if you were like screaming at your camera with your mic muted. I think I would lose it.
Me too. I would break my headset. So.
Put that next to your collection of controllers.
You see what Riskit did here? He put in the the controller,
Yeah.
and then the wall. Yeah.
That controller though, that Duke controller would be. I would have to throw it at a brick wall just to break it. And then maybe the brick wall would break. Who knows?
Nerd Slap.
Wait, real quick though, we did test this one time. My friend, we were driving down the road, and I can't remember why, but his Xbox stopped working or something. We threw his freaking OG Xbox like out the window of the car, going down this mountain at like 60 miles an hour. And, dude, the thing was like fine, like barely scratched. It was crazy.
What? How rich were you to where you were just throwing Xboxes out the window when you were a kid?
No, this was like years later. It wasn't like around the time that the Xbox came out. This was like 360 era, dude.
Proof that stuff just used to be built better.
Oh yeah.
Amen.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but your mic is pretty hot, Nagranol.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Jeff up north, member for 4 months. I would drop my weekly gifty, but my phone is only letting me do free super. Hail, fellas. Great show. Yeah, sometimes mobile gets really weird.
It's fine. They charge you more on mobile anyway.
It's like
they do.
Dude, it's a lot more too. It's not like a little bit.
Yeah, so the person on the other end, I think they have to pay the Google or Apple fees along with the YouTube feed. That's why you're getting less. Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's crazy. I think it was like a $7 difference last time I checked. Like if you do like 5 gifties on mobile and 5 on PC.
Oh, geez.
It was at least $7. That's crazy.
Yep. Nerd Slap. What are you up to this week?
Well, I'll be streaming over on my Kick and YouTube channels whenever I have time. I'm starting a new sub goal this month where if I can reach a certain amount of subs, I will go bald, completely bald.
What?
And I'll do it on stream.
How many subs are we talking here? I'll save up just to reach that goal, bro.
Wait. We need proof that you actually have hair first.
How many subs are we talking? Also,
okay.
Oh, that's
that's a decent.
That's a nice head of hair. Yeah,
I got hair.
Not the luscious
So
locks, dude.
let's just be clear about this. Do you want to go bald?
No.
Then I would make
Perfect.
I'd make a very high amount of subs because here you just told that to, right? Like this whole chat that just had a sub war here.
So is that counting right now if we send them over there? Or is it when you go live?
Well,
what's the number we have to get to make you go bald?
Well, now I'm rethinking the number because I just remembered who I was talking to, and I'm like, oh shit.
No, you can't. No.
It's a certain amount of subs.
A substantial amount of subs.
Certain amount. Certain amount. But
yeah, kind of like
say I do want to be able to do it on stream, but if I can't get it like set up, I'll at least record like a time lapse and post it. So that way there's proof.
Okay.
But I will
Well, I
try
think
to
the
do
proof
it.
will be you showing up to your next stream, to be honest.
Yeah. Hey, look, Jess, I'm sorry, but a grifter's got a grift. I'm trying to learn from Jeremy,
Preach it.
Norman, what are you going to be up to?
Top of the hour, I'm going to be testing out Arc Raiders, see what that's like until I'm ready to fall asleep. Other than that, I'll probably jump into my Gryffindor Hogwarts save tomorrow that I started in December. Yeah, bunch of stuff coming out, and then off to have Monday, Nerd Files, all that good stuff.
Sounds good. We're gonna be over on the GCA here. The stream should redirect you, but hopefully someone can drop a link as well. Also, thank you for the raid, everybody. What do we have? 3 raids? That's insane.
3, yeah.
So if you're new here, please like the stream and consider subbing. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also, we're having our secret memer over on Leighton Gay coming up here. Make sure you send in your submissions. I don't recall seeing any ones relating to any gorillas or anything this week. So
good. So at least Jess will be happy.
Yeah, so that's gonna be great.
Just for you, Jess.
Yeah. Other than that, I will see everybody over on the GCA. Peace out, everybody.
Goodbye.
See you over there.
Who the fuck is Alec Baldwin's finger?
I can't see! I can't see! Of course you can't fucking see. I just shot a blank in your fucking eyes.
Hey, the trunk looks kind of small there, Anton.
This is live. I'm on live TV. Trunk's fine. As you can see, friend, it's not small. It's a big trunk. I'll show you right here.
Well, you got a dead hooker in the trunk.
What? No, it can't be.
Yes, it was. It was a dead hooker.
It wasn't a dead hooker!
Pal, I know a dead hooker when I see one.